Good morning and welcome to my live chat. This is Flylady Kat and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Friday. It is the 5th day of the week, so we are on a 3-layer cake. The first layer of our cake is our 5 routines. You may only have 4 or 3 depending on how advanced you are in the system. If you have all 5, here they are. In the morning, you're going to do your morning routine before your children. You're going to do your laundry if you have it. You're going to do paper if you still have that. And you're going to do the after dinner routine and the before bed routine. Those first 3 happen in the morning, or 2 or 1 depending on your level. You're never going to not have laundry, but sometimes you won't have laundry if you are an empty nester or whatever and you just don't have enough laundry during the week. Okay, the second layer of our cake is our our weekly home, our zone, our zone, and we're doing the last day of zone 3, the bathroom and 1 other room. And then the final thing is the basic weekly plan. Today is car and purse day. This is a really easy day. If you've been doing this every week, you'll find it easier and easier. Also, it is date night. Okay, so besides those things, we're doing 3 clutter checks a day. We're inspecting what we expect with our children. If you are working and this is your Friday, I hope it is, and you work a conventional job, you're just going to do your morning routine. When you come home, you're going to do laundry and paper if you have it, and then you're going to go straight into the zone, followed by your car and purse. Or you may have done your car and purse on your lunch hour, which is what I often did because I worked for over 40 years in corporate and had to do the Flylady system that way. So don't feel alone. I know how you feel. Okay, let's say hello to everyone. From this point on, we're going to be on live answering questions, etc. If you just wanted to know what we're doing today, I've said it. Occasionally there'll be some nuggets during the conversation, so if you're watching this as a recording, please look through and make sure there's not something you might be missing. You never know. I encourage you to join, to be part of our conversation, to be part of this wonderful group of women. All right, let me see who's on here. Good morning, everyone. We have got Rachel. She was the first one on this morning. Rachel Dallas, Michelle C., Libby Chapman, Kathy Petrowski-Williams, Brooke Jimerson, Denise Briganti, Nancy H., Julie Papanicola, and you weren't here last night because it was too late for you. Julie is in, actually it's Yuli, and she's in Greece. Ruth Ann Morris, Nilla, Tendra Beam, which is Nilla, Margaret Rose, Sylvie Page. Happy Friday, everyone, from Mr. B. Happy Good Friday from me. I noticed somebody else, I think it was Nancy, said that it was Good Friday. Thank you very much. This Sunday is Easter. Robin Barton Thompson is here, and Ruth Ann Moore. Let's see, what was I saying? Good morning from North. I read Janice. Okay, Expert 330. Good morning, Kat. Thanks for all you're doing to help us organize our lives. You're welcome. What is your name? Mary Sellers, good morning, and Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Mary. Anna Potig, good afternoon from Germany. Good afternoon, Anna, or Anna. Jocelyn, thank you, Jocelyn. She's on her son's account today. Okay. Marty said, hey, and good morning. Hey, Marty, good morning. Deanna Rose says good morning, and Yasmin Sierra. Mr. B said, please remember to put all your questions in caps or in super chat so that I can see them. Jill Eitz says, good morning, Friday, the day when promises look like history. Saturday, get through the time before promises come, and happy Easter Resurrection Sunday. Thank you for that, Jill. Erica C., good morning. Elizabeth Sato, good morning. Ann K., hello from Denmark. Congratulations on your new home. It looks so hygge. It looks so comfy and cozy. I don't remember how to say that. Huggy, right? But I don't know how to say that last word with the L-I-G-T on it. But I know what you mean. Thank you, it is. Allison says, good morning to both of us. Rachel Dallas says, thumbs up, everyone. We do have 15 thumbs up. 39 of you are on already this morning. Deb Cruz, good morning. Love the pretty view behind you. Thank you so much. Francesca Count says she's here today. Hi, Francesca. And Carrie Joy says hello. So hi, everyone. Hi, Carrie. Hello, everyone. Let me get a drink of water. Uh-oh, the air conditioner came on and the windows are open. That's not good. Maybe he'll step over there and turn it off very quickly because it takes a few minutes for it to turn off after you turn it off, Mr. B. Mr. B and I are sharing a table today. Erica is putting on finishing touches for Passover. Lots of food to cook and praying the power stays on with this storm. We had a heck of a storm last night ourselves. If you can see the water in the ditches and the streets are wet, it poured down all night long and the wind gusted, but we stayed snug and warm and didn't rock or anything. It was great. So we had a good experience, except that rain on the roof was loud. Daryl says, hello, love your travel retirement plan. Thank you, Daryl. It'll turn off in a minute, Mr. B. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we have any other questions on here. So Erica is putting the finishing touches for Passover. I know that's a lot of cooking, and you have to do a lot of explicit cooking, special ways to cook for Passover. You know, I was raised in a Jewish neighborhood, and my friend Margaret Rose, who's on here, involved me very much in everything. So I went to her confirmation, etc. And it was fun, and she went to mine. Yuli said, didn't see you live yesterday, just made a comment this morning. I am dreaming during your evening motivation video. Happy Easter. We celebrate next week in Greece. Oh, that's wonderful. Nancy H., what are the Brewers' plans for this lovely Easter celebration? Well, we're going to have an easy Easter. My daughters have made sure that's going to happen. My daughter Robin is hosting at her home. We're going to go to Mass down here. My daughters are going to go to Mass in Jacksonville. We're going to meet up at Robin's house after 11 o'clock Mass, and I am bringing a frozen Stouffer's mac and cheese. She's putting a spiral slice ham in the oven to warm and probably making rolls, and she may make a dessert. She's a dessert maker. And my other daughter's making potato salad, and we're all going to make deviled eggs together if she does what I suggested, which is just boil the eggs and bring them, and we'll cut them and devil them together with all the grandkids. So that's the plan. And then the kids are going to swim. I'm not ready to swim this early in the year, but the children have always done that. So we're going to just relax around the pool and have a lovely Easter day. Now, Mr. B and I usually watch The Passion of the Christ, and we'll probably watch that tonight or tomorrow night. Erica C., we're about 2.5 hours west of you, so maybe we're getting your storm. We had a tornado watch since about 1:35 a.m. I was thinking about tornadoes when I was in my little camper and my little Henny Bee, but she kept us warm and safe. Carrie P., good morning from stormy Atlanta. We had a tornado warning in the early morning hours. Remember that I really need to clean the, a reminder that I really need to clean the basement. I'll get there one step at a time. Yes, you will. Nancy H., a metal roof will certainly make the rain loud, but it was kind of neat. I just have to get used to it. It did wake me up each time a big rain came through. Now, I've heard it rain in here once before, but it was just a gentle rain. But this big giant rain was loud. Francesca said, first week of switching around my day, and it's working with a little twitching. Awesome, Francesca. I'm so glad you're doing that. I had a question on YouTube. I think it was on YouTube. But I'm going to talk about it today. It was someone who has a new baby, a brand new baby, a month old. And she said, I just can't make everything work. I'm not getting any sleep. I can't get up before the kids. What do I do? Well, when you have a new baby, a 1-month-old, that's a newborn. And if this isn't you, maybe you can guide someone who does have one. I'm hoping first that people provided them or that they made for themselves in advance freezer meals. So that's one less thing to think about. But if you're ill, or if you're getting over something, or if you've just had a baby, you're getting over something, you're healing, and you're establishing a feeding schedule and getting to know your new little one, then I want you to remember that this is a time for you to bond with your baby and take it easy and just work routines, very light routines. Do clutter checks and delegate. That is the key. The only thing that I would have you do in the basic weekly plan when you're ill or you're recovering or you have a brand new baby and you're not getting any sleep is to do the basic weekly planning and desk day, because the bills need to be paid if that's your job, and you need to plan what foods you're going to serve from your freezer and that kind of thing. If you don't have them, then send your husband or whoever's taking care of things for you, and surely you have help still at this point, to the grocery store to buy you some frozen meals so you can just pop them in the oven. So when you're ill or etc., I want you to do that. Take it easy, clutter check, delegate, rest. That's the most important thing. It won't be long, especially in this case, before this time is passed, and this little precious time with your infant will be gone. So this is the time to do it. Take it easy. Don't sweat it. Don't try to do everything and get up before the children. You can certainly get your children off to school if it's your job and no one else can do it in your PJs for a little bit. Unless you have to drive to school, then throw on some sweats. That's the only time I'm going to say to do that, because I want you to be resting and not getting up and getting dressed. Now, do wash your face, do take a shower, do that kind of thing, but rest. Okay, so I wanted to say that. Erica says she misses those newborn days so much. I know, it's so sweet and it's so fleeting, isn't it, Erica? Let's see what I've missed. Nancy said, how nice. We're letting our local restaurant cook for us and attend Easter service too. That's wonderful. Erin Kane said, good morning. I just dropped my little guy off at preschool for the first time, going home to finish my routines. Oh, that's so hard when you leave him at preschool for the first time. But congratulations. Good job. Ann K, I hope you were up and dressed before him. Ann K, want you to know that I watch every video but can't join normally because of work. But today it's a holiday because of Easter, and we call it Long Friday. Well, thank you, Anne. I'm so glad that you're here. Long Friday. Okay. Anne is in, is that Anne, or is that Anne in Sweden? I think that's my Anne in Sweden, right? That's not Anna, that's Anne. Okay, Erica K. Novak, routines. That's okay, I knew what you meant. Fran Apple is giving us all kind of love. Mary B says, hey. Hey, Mary. Erica said, oh yes, I missed the newborn days. Okay, Jackie Longnecker said, just saw you were on again. You and Mr. B stay safe in the weather blowing through today. Glad it's car and purse day today. Yes. Lily O joining late, but good morning. Thank you. Siobhan Brown, good morning. Marty said, I was looking to see just how many eggs can go in the Instant Pot. Does anybody know if 24 can cook all at once? I don't think it matters how many you put in as long as they fit. I think you're not supposed to overfill your pot. I think 3/4 of the way is your maximum. So however many you can fit in 3/4 of a pot. And I keep mine off the bottom. That's just my recommendation. Okay. Melissa Tressler, good morning. Jackie Longnecker, happy Easter, Mr. B and everyone. And Kat, thank you. Close, we live in Denmark. Oh, sorry, I meant Denmark. I did. Thank you, Anne. Allison Stevens, such wonderful advice. Thank you, Allison. Pat Hinky, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so what are you doing for Easter? Some of you have told me, but what are the rest of you doing? Are you preparing a meal? If you are, have you reverse engineered your day already so that you know when you want to serve, and then you back it all up knowing how long it takes to prepare each thing, when you need to start? Do you need to defrost something? Should it be defrosting now? If you have a ham in the freezer and you're going to serve that, or a big roast or something big, you need to take it out now for Easter. Passover is tomorrow, so actually it's tonight, isn't it, Passover? So your food is already well on its way, I'm thinking, if you're a Passover person. Tracy Allen, we are going to Mass and then out to lunch, much less stressful. That sounds good, Tracy. Allison, pray for my mother-in-law. After being in remission for 15 years, she was diagnosed with breast cancer again this week. We got details. We'll get the details next week. We'll keep her in our prayers. Thank you, Allison. Pat Hinky, my brother is coming over that day. That will be fun. It starts at sundown tonight. That's what I thought, Eric. I was trying to remember Passover. Everything starts at sundown, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. We've only been on here 14 minutes. We have 16 minutes left. We have 22 thumbs up out of 53 people watching. If you haven't already, and you can, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already part of my Patreon group, I encourage you to do that. We have 300 and how many, Larry? 358? Yes. 358 people on Patreon. Just 2 more. We'll be at 360. It's so exciting. I know we're working hard toward that 1,000, and I know that each of you who are on there right now are part of that force of 1,000. I'm so proud to have you there. If you are a Patreon, you will notice that I was able to answer all of your comments. Thank goodness I got that done yesterday. There is a community page on Patreon that is mainly, I think, for you guys to talk to each other. I don't get to see those unless I dig for them. So if you have questions for me, please don't put them on the community page. If you're asking each other, that's fine. Put your questions in comments and or in, what's the other thing called? There's another thing, but it's not humidity. Tracy Cat, can you talk about preparing the home for the spring and summer? Yes, I can, Tracy. First thing about spring and summer in your home is that we're not doing anything special. It's exactly the same as it always is, except that you'll be running the air conditioner or having the windows open, and you'll be working in your yard. You'll be doing more outside things. Your clothing has to be switched, so make sure you switch your children's clothing and yourself and your husband. Children, every season you need to go through their clothes. They outgrow underwear and get holes in socks and have too many pairs of jeans that are too short, etc. So go through all of those. Hi, Debbie Lee. And make sure that that's good. You might want to make sure you have some paper plates in the house because you're going to have some barbecues. Make sure that you have some charcoal if you have a charcoal grill, just little things like that. And also, I'd like you to think about not so much the house, but your actual bucket list for the spring and summer. What do you want to accomplish the spring and summer with your children? You know, what things do you want to do? Do you want to go geocaching this summer? Do you want to make sure you go to the local museum? You know, put some things on there that the kids are excited about. Have them help you and create your bucket list. If you don't have kids, create a bucket list anyway. What things do you want to do that are fun to do in the summer? You remember how it felt in the winter and how you craved the summer. Pardon me so much. And if you're in the summer, you crave the winter. We always want something we don't have. But think about the thoughts that you had, what things you wanted to do. If you wanted to have a garden, if it's your first garden, please don't go overboard. Just start with something small, maybe some tomatoes in a pot. So that's the kind of thing I would recommend for you. You're going to continue with your basic weekly plan, your zones, and decluttering until you get that all done. That's the only difference that I see. Now, I don't live in a place where we really have to winterize. So if you've had to do something that winterizes your home, then maybe you springize it. I don't know. Actually, in Florida, we do have to do certain things like wrap our pipes because if we have a freeze, our outside pipes will freeze and we have to drip water in the sink and that kind of thing because we aren't insulated for a hard freeze here. Okay, I hope that answered your question, Tracy, and I hope that helped anyone. I don't know if it did, but we'll see. Let's see what comments we have here. Oh, we've got so many that popped in. Allison said, just spending a wonderful day with our family and a special service at church. Ann said, we have just moved into our new house, so I'm moving into my new pantry today. Yay, I enjoyed every second. That's fantastic news, Ann. And there's nothing better for me than to set up my pantry, my refrigerator, and get that in my pots and pans and dishes. It makes me feel centered. So I know you're enjoying that. Jackie Longnecker, we are eating dinner with friends after church. I'm bringing potato salad, Jello fruit salad, what my friends always ask me to bring. That sounds good. I usually am the potato salad person too, but I just don't have as much prep room here, and I asked my daughter to do that. My daughter Karen, I'm doing the mac and cheese. I'm not making it from scratch. And they were fine with that. They love Stouffer's. They love mine too, though. Debbie Lee, I already said hey to you. Hi, Debbie. Deanna Rowe. We have Easter drama, the Easter drama at church, and it's called Glimpses of His Glory. Then huge family reunion, so I'll make a few dishes to take. Oh, how fun. What a wonderful day. I love Easter. Both of my girls were born at Easter. One was born on Holy Saturday and one was born on Easter Sunday. Debbie Lee, hello. Hey, Debbie. I think I said I said hi before. Linda Delmas, since we moved close to my daughter, she's going to host Easter for the first time. We are heading home from a week of vacation in South Carolina tomorrow. Wonderful, Linda. I think that's a fabulous idea to allow the young ones to go ahead and start their traditions. You get to relax. Fran Apple having 25 family members for a late meal after church. Each family brings a dish. We provide the place, ham, bread, and beverages, thinking about our wonderful Savior. Fran, that is a beautiful celebration. I hope that everybody hangs around for the cleanup. Kathy Jones, our son is a firefighter and works this Sunday, so we're having him and his wife and baby on Saturday for brunch and then going to our daughter-in-law's parents Saturday afternoon. Hoping to go to, we'll catch the rest of that, it cut off. Linda said, where do I find your link to Erin Condren? Well, my understanding is it's in the drop down below. Oh, Mr. B posted it, okay. Troll alert. Thank you, Rachel. Siobhan, Kathy, Kat. I am loving the Mrs. Myers. It cuts dish grease and the multi-cleaner is amazing and smells so good. Yes, what fragrance did you pick, Siobhan? Anita Disney, you make it fun. Thanks, Anita. Dickie Talmadge. Hi, Kat and Mr. B from Santa Paula, California, and everyone. Margaret Rose, Kat, impress Erica C. with your Hebrew prayer. Do you remember it? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam something something a Priya Golfin. That's all I remember. I didn't do very good. Did you hear that, Erica? And I didn't mean that to be disrespectful in any way. I know it talks about God and blessing the bread and blessing the wine. Is that right, Margaret? Kathy Jones, church with my husband's mother on Sunday, then lunch at our house and probably taking her to our daughters to see her new baby. Aw, how fun, Kathy. Margaret, you know what, to me, as a Christian, that prayer is special because I know that our Savior said that prayer on Passover before he died, when he broke the bread and wine. So, and I know that you believe that Jesus is a prophet, and so you know he said that prayer, and that's exciting to me. Let's see. Oh, so many things have come through. Trisha Henderson. Hi, Trisha. Morning, Kat. Happy Good Friday. It's been fun to watch your big transition and move into your beautiful new RV. Thank you. We love it so much. Rachel Dallas. Are the Erin Condren planners still on sale? I had heard that they were, but I haven't looked myself. You might want to check that out. 50% off, Mr. B says. Okay, good. Waiting for you. And then Mr. B put the Mrs. Myers link for Grove Collaborative on here, which is also down below. If you haven't gotten your Mrs. Myers yet, this is a great opportunity to get a five-piece set for free with a $20 purchase. I love Grove Collaborative. Everything is at my fingertips. It comes straight to my front door. It's quick. I find it equal to the price that I would pay in the store, so it's not more expensive for me at all. In fact, I think less expensive in some things. Just make sure that when you do place an order that you pay attention, that you're not put on an automatic distribution where it comes every month or every 2 months. And if you can't undo it online, just give them a call. They're awesome and they'll take you right off. There's the Erin Condren link. Thank you, Larry. Marty Watson said, on Sunday, Mark and I will first go to early mass, then watch Robert play guitar at his St. Petersburg, Florida church service online at 9. And then finally we will go to Mom's and cook lunch. That's so nice, Marty. I'm so grateful that you're going to do Mom and Dad this year. I know it's hard to do holidays. We all get our turns. Making spiral sliced ham, Marty says, yay, no cutting, snap beans, sweet potatoes, deviled eggs, poppin' fresh crescent rolls, and leftover birthday cake. Mom is in charge of snapping the peas. Ooh, that sounds good, the beans. Trisha Henderson, my family is going to church tonight to watch the movie Pilgrim's Progress. I've never watched that movie. I remember the book from school. Janice Gardner's given us a morning smile. Siobhan says, honeysuckle is my favorite Mrs. Myers and geranium is my second. I love the honeysuckle. And you would think that would be so cloyingly sweet, but I looked on it and it's got some citrus in it and some lang lang in it, different things to give it just this beautiful balance. I love the way it smells. But I've never smelled the geranium. I actually do have Mum. Is that geranium? No. That's chrysanthemum. I've got Mum dish soap right now, which smells nice, but I still prefer the honeysuckle. It's my favorite. But all of them are nice. I like radish and basil. I like them all. Let's see. Allison says, please spend the little amount of $5 a month on Patreon. The videos are so amazing and so helpful. I am serious about this. Thank you, Allison, for that endorsement. I appreciate that. Marty said, get them, Larry. I guess they're getting a bad troll. Cinder Lee, I'm listening with my husband. Please say hi to Mark. Hi, Mark. Welcome. So happy you're here. Heard me?
He wasn't bad. He just was a gamer. He didn't need to be on here.
There's my Patreon link. So don't forget to become part of our Force of 1,000. It's not just for you to pay me $5. It's really a service that I'm providing for you. I'm working really hard every single day. I have to make you a video. I want to make you a video, but it is not easy to come up with something that's going to be good for you. So the patrons themselves give me suggestions sometimes, and I make them that way. Sometimes I have to come out of my head, but A lot of times they're out of my head, but I really, really do this for you so that you can really have a good, grounded way to do the Flylady system. I feel that it's a very good, um, what do you call it? A good buy. For $5 getting 20 videos plus all the old ones. People ask me all the time, can you search the videos? Patreon has not done that yet, but Patreon is new. In fact, I'm part of the original people who started working on Patreon. So I'm part of that founders group. So I know that it will be better and better as we go more and more forward, and they're doing things every day. I am really excited for the 358 of you that are on here now on my Patreon group, and feel like it is the level of mentoring that you get before being personally mentored. So it's just one step down from being personally mentored by me. And hopefully in May, when I open up some slots, you may be able to be personally mentored by me, which would be my delight. But this is the second thing. So if you can't be personally mentored, I absolutely encourage you to come on over for $5 a month. Think about that. $5. $5. I can cut $5 from my grocery bill so easily. Or I can not drink a coffee, at Starbucks for $5. $6. Coffee sometimes is $6. So, again, it's not just for me. I mean, it is for me to make money. I enjoy making money. I'm retired, and it is my income for retirement besides my retirement money. So that will enable me to give you more of these and enable me to travel to see you in person. That's what these things are for. However, Jada Jones needs to go immediately.
I can't get it quicker than I can get there.
But it is, you see, that's distracting my little ADD brain.
Well, so they're always going to be on here.
It is a way for me to make money, I will tell you that. But for you, as an investment in yourself, it's very, very little. Very, very little. All right, so that's it. I'm not going to say any more about it, but I'm so glad that you are over there, all the ones that are over, and I encourage you to come over and be part of the Force of 1,000. All right, let's see. Tanya Torres, I closed on the sale of my home yesterday, and we'll be moving out 4 weeks from tomorrow. I'm packing up my kitchen today. Congratulations, Tanya. It is such a thrill to move to a new place. Remember, the goal is at the end. Do a really good job on getting rid of stuff. Do a really good job on labeling your boxes, and take the time to wrap things carefully and identify those boxes, and put do not stack on things that are a little fragile on the inside, but don't have too many do not stack boxes. That's the kind of thing that it's makes you nuts, right? But you can do this, and I'm very proud of you. All right, congratulations on the sale of your home. Fran Apple, I wish I could say those words as you did. Such a beautiful sound and meaning. Thank you, Fran. Dickie said, I used the almond floor cleaner yesterday, and I just love it. Isn't it wonderful? I used a citrus kind for the floor in here that I got, which I love. I'll have to show you that in a little bit. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. B. Rachel said, good morning. Starting morning chores, A. Brown says. Happy Easter weekend. Thank you, Carolyn Hopkins. And I forgot your first name, A. Brown. Carolyn Hopkins, hi, Kat. Love my life planner. My boss called me the other day to ask about what day something happened last month. Texted him a picture from my planner. So satisfying. Love it. Betsy Olson Makowski, good morning. What a sweet surprise to catch you this morning. Thank you. Dickie Talmadge, almond, I knew what you meant. Carolyn Hopkins, Kat's Patreon is terrific. Thank you, Carolyn. Patreon is wonderful. Thank you, Dickie. Fran, the videos on Patreon that are fine by Kat are high quality and very thought-provoking and helpful. Come join us. Thank you, Fran. Mint made, but not fine. Let me see how it sounds like that. The videos on Patreon that are made by Kat are high quality and very thought. Thank you very much, Fran. Tracy, thank you, my love. It is worth it. Happy Easter. Thank you, darling. How very sweet. You are so darling. And that's such a pretty blue color. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes you look so pretty in there. Blue's your color. Erica C. And I love that you do the Sephardic pronunciation. Oh, I do? Okay, good. That's the way Margaret told me. That must be what she does. Best Ponder. I just missed those other words. I missed those other words. I can't remember what they are. I need somebody to tell me those words. Bess Ponder, I missed you. My phone was dead. Aw, Bess. Well, we're here now. Our power flickered, so it just booted back up. I heard your Hebrew right before it went out. Thank you. Jacqueline Phillips, we are finally moved. Yes, Jacqueline, closed on our new home, and the boxes now need to be unpacked and put away. That's the easy part because you have an empty house. Hopefully it's clean. If not, clean it. I always clean mine before I move in, no matter what. You never know. And then just methodically unload as you need. Make sure you figure out where things go. There will be a shuffle for a bit in the beginning, figuring out where things go and then not liking that. But it's such a fun time. I'm so happy for you, Jacqueline. So nice of you, Tracy, Patricia said. I know. TA, good morning. Watching this while emptying the dishwasher for the day. Feeling productive. Already did homeschool with my 3-year-old. Aw, that's fantastic. How fun to do homeschool with a 3-year-old. Best Ponder, oh, maybe I didn't look like you are just getting started. Yeah, we've been on for 30 minutes. We're actually ending up, Bess. Adrian, thanks for asking, Kat. Adrian, thank you, Adrian. Yeah, there we go. There, Larry says 20 special videos a month and access to hundreds more for $5 a month. Come join Kat. Thank you very much, Mr. B. Looking beautiful in pink today. Thanks, pink is one of my signature colors. Camber Yates, good morning. Getting kiddos ready for school, multitasking. That's hard. Michelle C, we just finished up with my Good Friday. Looking forward to big Italian lunch and dinner on both sides of the family on Easter Sunday. Wishing you and Mr. B a blessed Easter day. Thank you, Michelle. Borei per Hagafen, that's the wine. Hamatzi lechem min haaretz, the bread. I will take a picture of that, go back and take a picture of that and try to learn to say it. I'll get Margaret to teach me. Ponder said, darn. Fran Apple, thank you very much, Erica. Fran Apple, it's fun turning a place into a home. Yes, Fran. Hey, y'all. Hey, Joanna. His Grace is Sufficient says, hi, Kat. Happy for you and Mr. B and your new RV. And His Grace is sufficient. What is your name? Allison Stevens was having trouble doing my weekly plan, so changed the days, and it's really helping. Fantastic, Allison. Patricia says, I can see a bunch of work to do outside, including weed babies. They are still small. I think I need to put on paper for the summer. Put it on paper for the summer. Would you do this as a time project for summer? Yes, I would. I would do it I wouldn't do it as part of my Flylady system though, because that's for your house. You have a whole separate one for the outside. So you just make your plan for the outside that you do after you get your morning things done. You might still be able to do them in the morning, which is nice. Sometimes when I had a garden, I would actually go out in the early morning. That would be the time before people wake up their children and pull a few weeds while the soil is cool and damp. So that's a possibility. Anyway, that's it for today. We've been on for 32, almost 33 minutes. I love each and every one of you and have such a good time talking to you. I hope that you have a wonderful Good Friday, a beautiful Holy Saturday, and a blessed Easter Sunday. I will see you on Monday, and always remember that I love you very much and that you are beautiful. Bye-bye.